This is Lebo Sekgobela with Moya ka Jehovah.
Kusifeka nantiba lalako uyabona lona se lomile Kusifeka nantiba lalako uyabona lona se lomile ay 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 ay
Amazing. How's the strength of that woman's voice? Like, I love when it shows
that vibrato.
Strength. Oh, amazing. Lebo Sekgobela broke onto the gospel scene with her album By His Grace in 2013, and she steadily emerged to be a force to be reckoned with when her song Lion of Judah smashed the gospel record charts.
Now, she has since become a household name in the South African music industry, and she joins us on the couch to chat about her career, her new album, and of course her upcoming show in Cape Town. If you've got any questions for Lebo, head over to our social media platforms using the hashtag Afternoon Express. Welcome to our gorgeous studio.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Wow, I feel so excited and honored.
Yeah.
No, it is just such an amazing way to start the show because, you know, Pali and I, we were watching you and you just sing with such ease. You know, you've just got this vibe and this grace and this bounce. Wow. The music definitely comes from in you and it's
literally the
beautiful.
Grace. Yeah, definitely the grace.
Now, Lebo, every time I think of Lebo, I just struggle so much.
She's going to be in tears throughout this whole interview, we have to just tell you.
And that is because I have seen the way your music has touched my family. When your song Lion of Judah came out in 2016, it was the year in which we found out that my dad was completely blind. And seeing my father, the man of the family, you know, kind of hurt and broken in that way. And then your song would play. And then I'd just see my father come to life. And he'd just be like this new person, the father that we knew and we grew up with. Your song changed and touched my family in such a remarkable way. I'll never forget 2016, Christmas. Your song would play and we'd all just stand up and dance along with my dad in celebration of life. So I thank you for that. I thank you for making such an incredible mark on my family. And I just want to know how your life has changed since Lion of Judah came out, because that's how you touched my family.
Now that we all need more mascara.
Wow.
Sorry.
Like, how can you do this to us?
I know.
Listen, you know. Wow. I'm sorry, guys. I mean...
But it's beautiful. Don't you love hearing stories like that? Because it's something, it's all of that beautiful and energy and grace that you are receiving from a place, and you are projecting that into the world. So to follow on with Patty's questions, how has your life changed since that beautiful song?
I think messages like this, I mean, thank you so much, everybody, for having me on Afternoon Express. Messages like this, they make us to stand and to understand that the mandate is bigger than ourselves. And we're not doing it because the voices are there, but it's a ministry because we get into each and every household. Like now, everyone in their homes, whether in KZN, in Vereeniging, in the Val, in Gauteng, they're watching you because they know that they get connected in some way. You know, there's something that they receive out of watching, and literally it's about us. You know, when one ministers to lives and you don't know the impact that you have, you know, sometimes you feel like giving up. But I mean, when you hear such things where families are put together through just a song, you know, a song that can unite, you know, a household. I mean, earlier when I got to Cape Town today, you know, I saw everybody standing on the streets and everybody was just waiting for the buckets, you know, to pass by because there's something that they've received out of them. And I think that's literally what we see in our lives, that we impact life, you know, we touch lives in a different way. And my life has changed. I mean, I've been counting that at almost 4 years now, being on the road every day. But God has been awesome. Yeah.
And not only have you given us something so incredible in The Lion of Judah, and of course, I think it was from the album Redemption. You've now got a new album called Hymns and Worship. What can people expect from this album?
Wow. I mean, this album, it's for the young, the old, you know, the hyper ones, the churchgoers and the none. You know, and the non-going to church people. It's for everybody. It's for every generation, every community. It's songs that we grew up listening to, you know, hymns. It's songs that we literally listen to, you know, whether you are from Catholic, from, you know, whatever church, it does not... There's no denomination in that. There's no gender. There's no, you know, the root is that we are kept by this music that our generation has been kept, you know, by. And literally, it's an amazing album. It has been doing very well. I know that recently I was on the top streaming, you know, females, and I was like, wow. I mean, so it means people still, you know, have fallen in love with this woman and they still love her. And I think their prayers and their supports, you know, they've made me to stand.
Absolutely. South Africa loves you. And there's definitely a very good reason for that. Thank you so much for being on the show, but we're not going to end now. We've got some social media for you.
Yeah, so we've asked you on social media if you've got any questions for Lebo, and we've got Tsepo here who says, which artist would you like to work with and why?
Wow. I think, wow, I would like to do, I think, a song with Ntokozo.
Oh, nice.
If not, anyone, like whether it's a Zion, whether it's Kwaito, whether it's House. Yeah, I think I would love to do that.
And that's what I love about Lebo's voice. It can basically bend, mold, and do whatever it wants. So I see you, you know, collaborating bigger than gospel, of course, taking as much advantage of the gospel genre to reach others. So I'm looking forward to you performing that classic at the end of the show. Absolutely, South Africa is dying to hear from you, hearing from that strong voice. Now, whilst we gather ourselves after the break, we catch up with the 3 incredible winners of the next brand ambassador. Do not move a muscle.